want to create a work of art that will last for centuries, that people will look at long after you're gone, then surely paint on canvas isn't the most durable material to use. But throughout history, that's what most artists have done.
But paintings, they do seem so vulnerable. Do you remember the story of the collector who put his elbow through a Picasso? Every time we were filming in a gallery, I thought, that's going to be me. That's going to be me.
No, that story makes me feel sick. But even just hanging on a wall can cause a painting to deteriorate over a number of decades.
Yes, that's very true. And one art restorer charged with repairing that sort of damage is Valentine Walsh. She's part artist, part craftswoman and part scientist, and she's also completely awe-inspiring. Tucked away in a quiet South London mews is a woman who works magic on canvas and paint. Conservator and restorer Valentine Walsh undoes the damage that time and environmental factors can wreak on old paintings.
Well, this is a painting that's just come in, and it has a nicotine smoke damage layer on it. That's typical, this bright yellow sort of colouring. And if I put it in raking light, you can see quite clearly areas that are lifting. There's some more flaking, and over here it's quite bad.
Having identified the problems, Valentine, with her four-legged studio assistant, gets to work cleaning the picture. And she uses a surprising cleaning medium.
I'm going to try and take off this nicotine and smoke. And one of the best ways of checking for nicotine is spit.
Amazing. So do the owners know you're using your own spit?
You see how bright that area is? Sometimes my own enthusiasm for it kind of...
rubs off.
Rubs off. I mean, I think this is going to be absolutely lovely when it's
clean. The patience it takes to do the work that Valentine does is absolutely mind-boggling. I cannot wait to see it when it's finished. The previously grubby brown landscape is now looking as fresh and vibrant as the day it came off the artist's easel. Wow.
Quite a different painting.
Quite a difference.
I love little touches like how the light just hits there.
Yeah.
It's coming from here and it just hits the top of those trees and there. You don't notice that sort of thing when it's dirty.
No.
Two little cottages, big stately home.
So does this change the value of the piece?
I often say to people, if you've got a mediocre painting, leave it a mystery if you want to sell it, because then dealers and people might get very excited at cleaning it. But if it has a lot of quality, for heaven's sake, reveal it. Yeah. But then I'm really not involved in the art market. My clients are, but not me.
It's brilliant. It looks absolutely gorgeous. As well as working on paintings in private collections, Valentine is often commissioned by public institutions. At Tate Britain is an absolute masterpiece that she restored. On loan from the Imperial War Museum, The Men in Road by Paul Nash depicts the horror of the First World War. Although barely 100 years old, the painting was covered in grime until Valentine got her hands on it. So can you tell me what exactly did it need?
It was quite dirty, and so it needed cleaning. Even though it's not that old, it was becoming quite fragile, so it had to be done. There was no sense of what was really going on here, in a way.
Right.
Without removing the dirt, you got no sense of depth between
So you couldn't see it was water?
I didn't realise that this was a helmet sitting on water.
Wow.
It only suddenly came out as a very, pathos moment, too, with this helmet sitting there. And then as I got cleaning it, I realised there were areas of bare canvas here where you might have thought, oh, God, it's over-cleaned, I've taken too much off. Then it became more and more clear. I mean, the way he painted these branches with leaving bits of bare canvas.
After cleaning, retouching a damaged area is one part of the task that Valentine approaches with great sensitivity.
I think one of the dangers is that when you're actually repairing an area that needs quite a bit of work, you're very likely to put your own influence in and actually paint it. And for me, I mean, even putting a brush stroke in is rather difficult. I work in tiny dots and dashes.
So for you, how does it feel having a piece that you've worked on in the Tate?
It's great. It's really fabulous to see this painting out with the rest of Paul Nash's paintings.
Isn't she amazing?
Amazing.
Valentine and people like her, they're like the quiet crusaders of the art world. Those restorers are so vital, otherwise we would lose so many masterpieces. It takes passion and dedication and patience.
Yeah. And who knew that saliva can get rid of nicotine stains? That's why you've been drooling over art for the last 10 years, Kate. That's brilliant.
Well, on that note, that's all from this show. But make sure you join us for more next time. Bye.